What's up guys, welcome back for another DevPro Duel video. The Greydle archetype. Greydle's also one of the new archetypes that's coming out in Dimension of Chaos next to Mage's Spectres. But the Greydle archetype is mainly focused on stealing your opponent's monsters. Since, as you probably know, the three biggest Greydle monsters have the effect that when they are destroyed, you can target one of your opponent's monsters and equip it to one of your opponent's monsters, and you will gain control of that monster. And very important is that when that equipped Greydle is destroyed, leaves the field, the opponent's monster is also destroyed. So very big difference between the regular Snatch Steal. So that's kind of ridiculous if you're looking at it. So let's take a quick look at all of the new cards, and then of course a few duels. The three main monsters of the deck are Eagle, Cobra, and Alligator. Eagle. 1500 deck, all of them are level 3, and all of them have the same effect that when they are destroyed by battle, they then you can activate their effect in the damage step, and then you can equip one of your Greydle monsters, or the destroyed Greydle monsters, to one of your opponent's monsters. You can choose, so that's already very important. The difference between the three is that Eagle will also get the effect that when it's destroyed by a monster effect, so for example by Split or whatever. And then we have Cobra. Cobra will also trigger when it's destroyed by a trap card, for example, Ring of Destruction, Torrential Tribute, Mirror Force, or important here, your Greydle Split. And the third one, Alligator, will also trigger when it's destroyed by a spell card effect. So something like Dark Hole, Raigeki. Yeah, Dark Hole, your opponent won't have any monsters, but you get the point. Same with Impact. Impact is also a new continuous spell, kinda acts like a Black Whirlwind for Greydles. It has two separate effects, you can only use one in the same turn. Either you can just tribute one of your Greydle monsters on the field, and then you can destroy one of your opponent's cards. So that's good, but if you tribute your Alligator will also trigger and of course stealing one of your opponent's monsters. So it of course works best with Alligator. The last one here is Slime, which is also fine at 1. You really don't want to draw it. It also works from the grave. Slime boosts up your Synchro place. It's a level 5 that you can special summon from either your hand or your grave by tributing at least 2 Greydle cards on the field. So either equipped your continuous spell or continuous trap. And then you can special summon your Greydle Slime, and if Greydle Slime is special summoned this way, you can target one of your Greydle monsters in the grave and special summon it. So again, you will have your level 8 Synchro here. Mainly, or most of the time, you'll be Synchro summoning for Greydle Dragon, which can pop cards equal to the amount of Greydle monsters used for the Synchro summon. So most of the time you'll be destroying 2 cards from the opponent. Very important is that when Dragon is destroyed, you can reborn one of your Greydle monsters in the grave. So it's again a decent card. Then last, the 2 new trap cards. First you have Parasite. Parasite might be a bit overkill running 3, but currently lack of support and so on, it's again a decent card. Since the deck is somewhat weak to only having one normal summon of your Greydle, you do run Call of the Haunted and Surface, but again having that extra option to go for a special summon, special summoning a Greydle from your deck is very good, since it's a continuous trap that when your opponent activates, or at least declares an attack on your empty field, no monsters, you can special summon a Greydle monster from your deck. So again, tutoring your Greydle monsters you need to get on board. And the last one, we have Split. Split's an equip card, or acts like a trap card, of course. Equipping to one of your own Greydle monsters, it will get a boost of 400 attack, but its most important effect is that you can send your Split equipped to a Greydle monster to the grave to special summon 2 Greydle monsters from your deck. So mainly Slime and another level 3 monster, again boosting up a possible Synchro play. It of course Split works best with Cobra, since again when Cobra is destroyed by a trap card, you can target one of your opponent's monsters and take control of it. Split for the moment, Split is good at 1. I really don't like the card, since again it's so easily disrupted, interrupted by opponent's cards effects. You're committing to the field, and is also searchable by impact, so for now I'm not really recommending more of this card. So let's take a look at a few duels. Alright, so the first game, I'm of course playing with Greydle. My opponent is playing 6 Samurai, it's something else, right? I could start activate my Impact. Impact is a continuous spell, so I did not destroy anything on my opponent's side of the field, so I can search a Greydle card in the end phase and add it to my hand. So you can either search the appropriate monster you need, or one of your Greydle traps, or an Impact. So that's very important here. Very cool that he special summons this Shen and Armades. I was like, okay, this is, I'm going to steal this Shen, but a good move on his part, going for the Armades, preventing me from activating my Greydle monsters. But thanks to my Impact, I can pop my own Alligator, pop one of his back rows, and Alligator was destroyed by a spell card effect, which was Impact. I can take control of the Shen, so very huge here. I can just attack over this monster, and now, yeah, this should be game over, just grinding on my monsters. Drawing into Majesty's Fiend or whatever is going to be nice. Majesty's Fiend is also very good in the deck, of course. You can steal one of your opponent's monsters and then tribute to get Majesty's Fiend on board. It's still a very good tribute monster. And again, he scoops up, so enters the scoop phase. So the second game here, against Settle Knights, I get to start. He normal summons the Stunner King, which is fine. It's not really hurting the deck here. He declares an attack, I can activate Parasite and special summon my Eagle on my side of the field. I try to crash into the Thunder King to take control of it. He activates a prison, so a good move. Of course, we know how good Thunder King is against Satella Knights. So I try to get control of it. Here again, same special summon Cobra from the deck. He negates with Alpha. No draw, since my Cobra is not sent from the field to the grave. Sorry, they're in the grave, that's what I want to say. Again, normal summon Eagle, try to take control of the Thunder King. It works out fine. So attack with 19 and activate Call for Cobra to get in some extra damage. And again, I also have the Magic Planter on my side, in my hand, so I can get some nice draws here with Magic Planter later in my turn. I have to Ring of Destruction this monster. I don't want to let the Exciter Knight to come out, since again, I want to keep my Thunder King on board, since it's obviously hurting him more than it's hurting me. And here again I was forced to tribute the Thunder King for the Excited. Immediately get Majesty's Fiend on board. A very nice tech in the deck next to a possible Vanity's Fiend. He top decks of course in a Book of Moon, but thanks to Venus Shane I can stop the alt there. At least he has to activate his Alpha, and here I can nicely finish off the game. Normal summon Alligator, activate Impact to pop his back row, which is a prison, which was a nice out for my Majesty's Fiend, and Alligator was tributed by a spell card effect, so I can take control of the Dinep and attack for game. So very cool. The next duel, of course. Why do Star Seraph Shaddolls always open the Scepter, the Scepter and Chair? So he's able to discard one of my cards. He hits the surface, the worst pick here. So I try to make a comeback, activate my Impact on my Alligator. Alligator will trigger because of Impact. Impact, I think, destroyed his El Shaddol fusion. He changes it, very cool. And then, my Alligator will trigger, gain control of his Ouroboros, try to send back his Winda to the extra deck, so he's forced to activate Venus Shane. And here, I'm going to put up my helmet, set 3, obviously going to warning his Black Rose. I don't want to lose my entire field. After some time of thinking, I activate Bottomless on the Mathematician. I don't want to give him a draw, and his fusion monsters aren't really a threat, since I can just take control of them with Greydle. I can't attack, and during my end phase I didn't destroy anything, so I can just get a search with Impact. So that's very big Impact, +1 every time during the end phase if you want. So clear field. He did have the emptiness, so I think he was able to go for game here with BLS, followed up with El Shaddol Fusion for Construct, also maybe with the Vanity's emptiness here. But I think I was able to special summon one of my monsters. I'm forced to breakthrough skill his Shaddol Beast, but he makes a good move. He goes for Leo, unaffected by my Greydle monsters. So I have to dig for outs, I have to dig for answers, and I do draw into one of them slime, which is the Ring of Destruction, so I immediately going to set another Cobra, I believe. So it's going decent here. He attacks into the Cobra. I take control of his Shuttle Beast again, kinda hindering him going for another fusion, since again he doesn't have any Shuttle monsters. So here I'm completely back in a duel with both his Shaddoll monsters, with both Beast and Eagle on my side of the field. So he dropped to 1200 life points. He top decks into his Sinister Shadow games, which was kinda a big hit, since now he can go for Construct, if I'm not mistaken, with El Shaddoll Fusion. He makes a good move, Construct in defense position, and here I make a big mistake. I should have used my breakthrough skill that was in the grave, if I'm not mistaken, to negate the Construct, since again he did activate this emptiness on my slime reveal from my hand, but yeah, again Eagle activates since it was destroyed by a monster effect, which was slime, so I can take control of Shaddoll, I can take control of Construct, and yeah, here the Fiendish Chain is still equipped to the Construct, so if I activate my breakthrough skill earlier, my Construct would be clear from effects. He activates Raigeki, clearing the board, so it didn't really matter that much. And I chain my Call of the Haunted on my Alligator, so Alligator is destroyed by a spell card effect, so I can take control of one of his monsters, but I think he changed his El Shaddoll Fusion, flip over my continuous trap, so I special summon Eagle, very big, since here I can now try to special summon my slime from my hand, tributing both the trap and Eagle. Eagle will trigger, try to take control of his Shaggy Naga, but he makes a good move, of course. He goes for Construct. Again, the Shaggy Naga triggers, and both his what is it called? His core also triggers. I try to go for game with Greydle Dragon, popping 2 of his cards, but he has a Book of Moon. Kind of unfortunate, since now he does top deck into a Soul Charge into BLS. This is such a bummer. I think he has a core set and an El Shaddoll Fusion set, so this is a game over. A very good duel, but again a very close one. I get to start normal summon Cobra because I have the split set, and get to search in the end phase. Search Alligator. Most of the time you'll be searching out Alligator because it works well with Impact. I have to finish Shayna's Lila, and here some nice pluses. Flip over Split, send Split to the grave, special summon both Eagle and the slime from my deck. Take control of his monster because Cobra was tributed, or at least destroyed by a trap card effect. Activate Magic Planter to get some nice draws and get my Greydle Dragon on board. Here a gimmicky play you can make is go for another slime, so you can reborn your slime in the grave, tribute for example your dragon and my Cobra, and then you can eventually make a second dragon and reborn the dragon that's in the grave. It's gimmicky, but I don't think it was the optimal play here. It does go for Excite-Knight. Maybe I should have kept my Greydle Continuous card in my hands, because you can expect something like an Excite-Knight or Judgment Dragon from the opponent, so then again, I changed Call to his Excite-Knight effect for Eagle, take control of the Excite-Knight. He goes for Michael, gets some nice pluses with the trap card, what is it called? Forgot its name, to search a Judgment Dragon. Although I checked his grave, his Judgment Dragon is not live. Again, make the slime play. The Eagle was destroyed by a monster effect, so I can take control of his Michael, and I go for Crimson later eventually. Now, the reason why I didn't attack his Kuribo, Skribo with my Blader here to get a roll oppression effect is that this Judgment Dragon is simply not live. So that's why I preferred going for damage, instead of just attacking his Rainbow Kuribo with Crimson Blader. Here he makes a good move, a very powerful move with this Minerva, the new Shonen Jump, or at least the new YCS prize card. He establishes a nice board with Stardust, Spark, double JD, and the Wolf in defense position, so it's not looking too good. I top deck into Warning. I'm obviously going to activate Raigeki. He has to make a choice. by protecting his JD. Of course, I think he still has a double Rainbow Kuriboh in his grave, so he's obviously going to reborn that. Set a warning, which is also live. He top decks into a charge. Again, a very big normal summons his what is it called? This Garoth, and I'll take a look at his grave. No Honest have been played, and I think he's playing 2, if I'm not mistaken. So he obviously has an Honest in hand, and now he used up both his, or at least all 3 of his Kuribohs. So I'm in a very good position. Flip over the continuous trap and search out my Eagle, and now I should be able to go for game. And then, activate the Slime again, take control of his monster with Eagle, go for another dragon, pop his back row, which is the bluff instant fusion since both Nodens are used, and I can nicely attack for game. So a very nice series of duels here, very cool, very good game. So yeah, again the deck list. Currently taking the Debris Dragon, which opens up a few few level 7 synchro plays. It's decent. Double Majesty Sphere in the main deck is also something I like. It's very good against a lot of top tier decks. The one Skill Drain in the main deck very decent, of course, but yeah, it's only at 1, so you're rarely going to draw it. A few cards that might be main deckable. Lose a turn maybe. More split. Supply Unit is definitely also a good option. The Hands maybe. Vanity's Fiend is also a very good main deckable option. Salvage is something that might become a main deck option, but I still prefer Surface over it, since again Salvage is a bit slow, since again it takes up the normal summon, while Surface special summons a monster on board. Again, you can get the appropriate Greydle monster on board, the one you need. So guys, that's it. If you have any opinions about the build, feel free to leave them down below. Thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.